What is up, guys? This is Nick from NACL Gaming, here to talk about something we normally don't talk about on this channel. We normally just stick to gaming, but, something has been going on. If you guys haven't heard about it, it's the Marina Joyce incident. If you guys haven't heard, the whole story behind it, I don't want to go into it because I just don't want this video to be too long. I could just keep going on and on and on about everything that happened, but I will be linking so many videos down below about everything that's happening and a bunch of even better news sites and better news channels. So just click down there if you don't know the situation that's going on. But I just want to put my 2 cents in because I have been hearing things, I've been seeing things that no one's really reported on. And it's really surprising because I think it's very obvious a lot of things that I'm talking about. It's not too much, but let's just get right into it. So first thing I want to talk about is she says she has control over Twitter and everything that's happening. And I don't know if you guys have seen, but Scarce has interviewed her, and that's probably one of the best videos on this whole case. So if you haven't seen that, I'll link it down in the description below, and go over and check that out before you watch this. But she said she hasn't seen all these conspiracy theories and controversies that are happening around her. Why? Why can't she see everything that's happening? She's being tweeted at 24/7. She's favoriting all the tweets because that's what she does. I feel like she would read at least a little bit of them. Why can't she see all the controversy that's going on? It doesn't make any sense. So makes me feel like she doesn't have control over Twitter, guys. If she had control over Twitter, she'd definitely be seeing all these conspiracy theories and everything. She said she hasn't seen one. I don't understand. I don't know. Maybe that's nothing. Take it with a grain of salt, but I think that's a huge deal. I don't think she's in control of Twitter. I'll be honest. Speaking of Twitter, in Scarce's video, he brought up this tweet that she put out, and it was a invitation to a party or something. It was at 6:30 a.m. Obviously, it was a mess up, no big deal. But, everyone was saying, oh, it's ISIS and, blah, blah. Even, news stories were are putting their 2 cents in on this. And, I mean, it's kind of stupid. She's not part of ISIS, at least, from my perspective. But she made that tweet, and then Scarce asked her about it in his interview at 5:51, and she said, oh, they messed up. And then she quickly corrects herself and says, I kind of afraid. I don't know about you guys, but that seems really weird. She does mess up her words a lot, and she repeats herself all the time and everything, but to say they, and then really weirdly say I, makes me feel like she's not in control of her Twitter, or at least someone else might have the password or is watching it or something. That was a lot of controversy because people were thinking she's saying she's okay on her Twitter, but she might not be controlling it, and people might just be saying she's okay for her just so people stop talking about it and everything. And I think this is pretty hard proof that she doesn't control her Twitter, but other people probably will disagree with me because, maybe she did just screw up her words and we're making a big deal out of nothing. But to me, I don't think she's controlling her Twitter. That's what I'm trying to say. Next up, I didn't know if I wanted to put this in to the video, but I decided to because I think it was pretty interesting. So the fans have been completely awesome. It's really cool to see YouTube just all come together behind this one girl and just support her so much and be just giving our help, even though she doesn't want it. We're just spreading open arms to her, and that's really awesome. So they were saying, even seen this in the comments, put a heart somewhere on your body so they don't see it, but we can see it in the video, and we know that you're in trouble. All right. And then there was another one, and it said put a cat in the bio. I don't know if that one's true, but there was a cat in her bio, and now it's gone. So maybe, but she did post, I think on Instagram, a picture of a heart on her nose. a couple days ago. So I don't know about you guys, but if there was a bunch of controversy about me and I wanted people to stop talking about it because it wasn't true, I wouldn't be putting a heart on my nose, all right? If she's faking all this, she's like a master planner. And that's what a lot of people are saying. She's just doing it for publicity. She's just, blah, blah, blah. No, that's like an evil scheme, all right? That would be so hard to pull off. Like, everything she's done, it's kind of like by coincidence that this has all came to light and everything. So, no, I don't think it's fake. I don't think she would put a heart on her face if she wasn't crying for help. But that's just my 2 cents on it. And next up, all right, you guys are gonna really have to hear me out here and just wait till the end. But she makes makeup tutorials and everything, and she says that in one of her first videos that she went to like college and stuffing for animating, and she learned like how to edit things really good, and she should know how to do everything. And I don't know, if you're going to college for something, I feel like you should be pretty good at it, or at least have a basic understanding of what editing is. I mean, people without college and, probably in 5th grade know how to work Sony Vegas. So it seems like she would be good at editing things, but she's not. Most pronounced in her video, Sexy Things Girls Do and Prom Makeup. In Sexy Things Girls Do, she has, she does it, it's fine, whatever. And then at the end, it's like a 3-minute video. It's just a black screen. Like, how do you forget in a 3-minute video to cut out the end of a minute of black screen? Maybe you're rushed. I don't know. It doesn't take much. Even if you have Windows Movie Maker, all you have to do is press split and then delete the edge, and then you're done. It's not like it's something you forget. Like, it's a whole minute of the 3-minute video. That's 1/3 of your video. How do you forget that if you went to college for editing things? But whatever. Maybe it was a coincidence. Whatever. Let's go to the next video. Prom Makeup. This video was a mess. The editing was weird, like the jump cuts were just out of place. There was music over music, and she actually played the the clip twice, of the ending clip of her doing her curling her hair. She played it twice in a row. Again, someone with a college degree in animating and editing would not do this. Is she editing her own videos? Is someone cutting out some of the things she's saying to her videos? I think so. Like, if she's crying out for help, someone's cutting it out at least. Who knows? I just think that she doesn't have control of the videos she's making. I don't think she has control over Twitter. I think she might be able to use her YouTube, but I don't think she's able to post videos without permission or without someone editing it for her. And maybe she has control of her Instagram because she posted that photo, but maybe she's not the only one with the passcode. But what I'm saying is, I think there's someone behind the scenes controlling what she's doing. But anyways, more on that later. But the number one thing I got from the Scarce interview, we're going back to that. All right. So in the stream, she said she was talking about the bruises. If you guys don't know, she has bruises literally all over her body, all over her legs, all over her arms. I'm going to post a picture of it. If you're squeamish to bruises, I'm going to put a timestamp up there to what to go to if you don't want to see it. She has all those bruises, and she says on the stream it was a really, really sad story, and she didn't want to talk about it, and she just kept on saying how it was so sad, and she just didn't want to talk about it. And then on Scare's video, I think 2 days later, she says that she tripped in the woods. Now, I don't know how bad she tripped, or maybe it was very dramatic for her, but I don't see it being that sad that you couldn't say you tripped in the woods on your stream, but you can say it in Scarce's video. It doesn't make much sense, because I think it's a flat-out lie. So, alright, let's believe her. Maybe it was very dramatic for her, whatever. You'll see her bruises. They're mainly on the back of her arm. Kind of look like grab marks, if you ask me, and in the front, all over her legs. It's, kind of makes me sick thinking about it. Like, that must have hurt like shit. Like, oh my gosh. Anyways, if she fell backwards, it makes sense that she had bruises on her arms. But why does she have bruises on her legs if she had in the front of her legs if she fell backwards? Alright, she fell forwards. It would make sense if she had bruises on her legs, but why does she have bruises on the back of her arms? It doesn't make sense. Maybe she rolled down a hill, but she says she hikes a lot and she does a lot of things, and I feel like she'd tell us that she rolled down a hill, a really rocky hill at that. those are some major bruises. I don't believe it at all. I think she's hiding something, and she's hiding the fact of bruises, which is probably concrete. I'm just calling whole bullshit on that whole thing about falling in the woods because it's not true. I mean, if you look at this picture, her boyfriend has, like, on his knuckles, little, like, red marks, like he's been punching something. I'm not saying that he's been abusing her, but all the evidence points to it. That's what I'm saying. And alright, I'm gonna put in my 2 cents on everything. I'm gonna collectively all the data that everyone collected. Here's the thing that makes sense the most, and this is complete speculation. Take this with a grain of salt. I don't have anything confirmed. I do not know for sure. But I know her friends have said, some of her friends, other friends refuse to comment or are denying it, that she has a drug problem. And, you know, we could help her with that. You know, she can get past that. She's not a bad person for having a drug problem. But, you know, if she's has this boyfriend and it looks like he's been beating her up, maybe I don't know why he'd be punching her legs. Maybe he was kicking her. That was what I was thinking. This is really touchy because I don't want to accuse him of anything. So this is just speculation. Please don't accuse him of anything until we have more substantial proof. But it all points to him. Drug problem. He could be supplying her with drugs, or, you know, can get drugs, or they do drugs together, and she doesn't want to leave him because of that, and he's abusing her and making her make videos to pay for the drugs or pay for, you know, whatever, maybe keeping the money himself. So that's what I think's going on with drugs. I don't think she'll ever admit that, though. So who knows if that will ever be approved or whatever by her. But that's just my 2 cents on everything, guys. Please do not harass her family or anything. That they're people too. As much as controversy that's going on, they probably have not done anything. This is all speculation. I do not have anything confirmed, but just take this video as you want to. Maybe it will catch on, maybe it won't. But if it does, please just spread awareness around it, and whatever we can do for her, let's do it. And hopefully this thing gets resolved soon. Maybe nothing's happening. Who knows? So thanks for guys for watching. Please subscribe to Scarce and Marina Joyce for more updates on everything that's happening. I probably won't be doing another video on this because I didn't really want to do this video. I just thought I'd put my 2 cents in. Unless something major happens, then I'll definitely make a video. Who knows? But hopefully I'll be talking to you guys on better terms next time, and see you later.